Think you know the truth about the world around you? From cube-shaped wombat poop to the Great Wall of China, some facts you've believed your whole life might not be true at all. Can you guess which ones are real and which are myths? Stick around until the very end, because our final fact is the one that will truly blow your mind. We'll test your knowledge with a simple game. Each fact will end with one big question, yay or nay. Let's begin. People have long believed that spinning a coin or flipping a penny could reveal luck, predict the future, or decide destiny. But is that really true? Yay or nay? Let's find out if chance truly holds any power. Nay. A spinning coin doesn't decide fate, it's purely random chance, not destiny. Interestingly, scientists discovered that coin flips can be slightly biased, depending on how they're tossed, making them less fair than people often assume. Luck isn't involved. Many people warn, don't crack your knuckles, you'll end up with arthritis. It's a claim almost everyone has heard at some point. But is it actually true, or just another common myth passed down over the years? Yay or nay? Nay. That cracking sound isn't bone damage, it's simply gas bubbles popping inside your joints. Research shows no connection to arthritis. Fun fact, one dedicated scientist cracked knuckles on just one hand for 50 years and still developed no arthritis. It might sound totally unbelievable and honestly a little funny, but many people wonder if it's actually true. Could wombats really produce poop that comes out shaped like little cubes instead of round pellets? So, what do you think, yay or nay? Yay! Believe it or not, it's completely real. Wombats have uniquely stretchy intestines that press and mold their poop into cubes, preventing droppings from rolling away. Scientists even studied wombat guts, hoping to use this natural cube-making trick in new engineering designs. We've all seen the classic image, an angry bull charging furiously at a bright red cape in the arena. But is it really true that bulls hate the color red and get enraged by it? What do you think, yay or nay? Nay. Bulls don't actually hate red at all. They're colorblind to it. What really triggers them is the movement of the matador's cape. Fun fact, a bull will charge just as quickly at waving blue or green fabric. You've probably heard the terrifying claim that sharks can detect just a single drop of blood from miles away in the vast ocean. But is that actually true, or is it just another exaggerated myth? Yay or nay? Nay. Sharks do have an incredible sense of smell, but it's not limitless. They can detect blood in water from only a few hundred meters away, not miles. Impressive, yes, but nowhere near the superhuman myth we've been told. Here's a surprising showdown. Who can hold their breath longer, a dolphin or a sloth? Most people would quickly guess the sleek dolphin, but is that really true, or could the slow-moving sloth secretly be the master of breath-holding? Yay or nay? Yay! Believe it or not, sloths can actually outbreathe dolphins. By slowing their heart rate dramatically, they can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes. Dolphins, on the other hand, typically manage around 10 minutes. That's one impressive lazy superpower. You've probably heard the old saying, lightning never strikes the same place twice. It sounds like a comforting idea, but is it actually true, or just one of those myths people keep repeating? What do you think, yay or nay? Nay. Lightning absolutely can, and often does, strike the same spot repeatedly, especially tall structures like skyscrapers. For example, the Empire State Building is hit dozens of times every single year. Nature's power doesn't keep score, it strikes wherever conditions demand. Vikings are often shown wearing fearsome helmets with huge horns sticking out the sides. It's one of the most iconic images in history. But is that depiction actually true, or just a story invented later? What do you think, yay or nay? Nay. Archaeological evidence shows Vikings never wore horned helmets in battle. The famous image actually came from 19th century opera costumes. Real Viking helmets were practical, rounded, and designed for protection, less flashy, but far more effective for surviving brutal combat. It sounds impossible. How could a single day ever last longer than an entire year? But on one strange planet in our solar system, that's exactly what happens. What do you think, everyone? Could this be true? Yay or nay? Yay! On Venus, one day lasts 243 Earth days because the planet rotates so slowly, while its trip around the sun, takes only 225 Earth days. That means on Venus, a day actually outlasts a year. You've probably heard someone say the phrase blind as a bat when talking about people with poor eyesight. But is that really true about bats, or just another old myth that stuck around? What do you think, yay or nay? Nay. Bats are not blind at all. In fact, most species have eyesight that works perfectly well, especially in low light. But their true superpower is echolocation, where they send out sound waves to navigate in total darkness. That's double vision. It seems completely backwards, but can it really be true that bananas are classified as berries while strawberries aren't? Most people would assume the opposite, but nature has its own rules. What do you think, yay or nay? Yay! Surprisingly, bananas are true berries according to botanical definitions, meaning they develop from a single ovary and contain seeds inside. Strawberries, however, don't meet this definition because their seeds are on the outside. Nature really loves to play tricks on us. Have you ever stopped to wonder whether octopuses really have blue blood instead of red? It sounds so unusual, almost like something straight out of a science fiction story. But could this really be true? What do you think, yay or nay? Yay! Octopuses really do have blue blood because they use copper-based hemocyanin to carry oxygen, unlike humans who use iron-based hemoglobin. This unique adaptation helps them survive in the cold, low-oxygen environments of deep ocean waters. Fascinating, isn't it? Have you ever wondered if honey can truly last forever without ever going bad? It seems hard to believe, but this sweet treat has fascinated people for centuries. Could it really remain edible for thousands of years? What do you think, yay or nay? Yay! Honey's unique natural chemistry makes it practically eternal. Archaeologists have even discovered honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that is thousands of years old and still perfectly edible. Its low water content and natural acidity prevent bacteria and spoilage, making it a remarkable natural preservative. Many people have long claimed that the Great Wall of China is so enormous and historic that it can be seen from space. It sounds incredible and almost too good to be true, but is it really possible or just a widely believed myth? What do you think, yay or nay? Nay. Astronauts report that the Great Wall is nearly impossible to see with the naked eye from orbit, as it blends with the surrounding terrain. Surprisingly, city lights and other human-made features are much easier to spot from space than this historic structure. Here's the ultimate myth many people accept as fact: diamonds are rare and extremely precious. It's an idea that has been ingrained for generations, but is it actually true, or is it just a clever story? What do you think, yay or nay? Nay. Diamonds are far more common than most people think. Their rarity was crafted through clever marketing and controlled supply. In fact, gems like emeralds, rubies, and sapphires are much rarer, making diamonds less unique than advertised. So, how many did you get right? The world is full of twists where truth and myth get tangled together. Remember, some things we thought we knew for centuries turned out to be false, while stranger facts, like blue octopus blood or honey lasting forever, are surprisingly true. Thanks for playing yay or nay. Until next time, keep questioning everything. Thank you for watching. Do share, like, and subscribe.